eligibility. Student 4 noted several landmines buried in the situation. Problem number 1, the wife's IEP is happening right now, and COBRA does not protect her. This is the most urgent issue. This is the only student that identified that as the critical issue here. She must enroll in Medicare A and B during her initial enrollment period. If she misses her IEP, she faces a permanent Part B penalty plus the potential coverage gap. Problem 2, the wife's Part D coverage is a separate time bomb. Once she enrolls in Medicare Parts A and B, as she must, she needs to address the drug coverage within 63 days to avoid that Part D late enrollment penalty. Problem 3, the husband cannot simply wait out COBRA until May of 2027. It states when the husband turns 65 in July of 2026, COBRA will cease providing primary insurance coverage. If he can keep COBRA, it will become his secondary insurer. Problem 4, the 8-month SEP does not apply. That's the special enrollment period that applies if you lose an employer-based insurance plan after turning 65. That doesn't apply to COBRA. They were already unemployed going into COBRA, and the clock does not restart when COBRA expires. Problem 5, his COBRA may actually terminate early once he enrolls in Medicare. His enrollment in Medicare does not end COBRA coverage for other qualified beneficiaries. However, this answer ignores the fact that when she enrolls in Medicare, her own coverage will terminate. Student 4 qualifies the answer with, but this needs to be confirmed with the COBRA administrator in writing. Now let's jump down to student 4's question about Medicare paths. Student 4 also recommends the original Medicare plus Medigap, but it notes with Plan G, essentially the only out-of-pocket exposure is the Part B deductible, around $257 in 2026. Well, as we discussed in student 1's wrong answer to that question, the 2026 deductible is $283. Rather than rely on my own judgment, I gave this Word document with the masked answers to 2 of the AI agents and asked them to grade the answers. I said, assume the role of a SHIP counselor instructor and provide a grade from 0 to 100 for the 4 students who answered this tricky Medicare question. Provide a rationale for the score, including fact-checking the answers with Medicare.gov. Also consider the completeness of the answer and an actionable plan for the couple. One of them replied with an 8-page report. Impressive. However, the instructor started with this answer key with the wrong Part B deductible figure, 257. That sounds like student 4. In the next bullet, it states that New Jersey has community rating rules that make Medigap more affordable, but only a few of the Medigap plans are community rated here in New Jersey. Most are attained age policies.